guys, this is I'm actually on with Riders of the Lost Sword, and we're going to be talking about Kamen Rider Kiva episodes 20 to 30.
That, that seems right.
This is Isamu.
And Shigeru Joe.
This arc mainly focuses on setting up a lot of shit for the end of the series, and a lot of stuff starts happening here.
I believe we start seeing the current household heads.
Yeah, we see all of for the 2008 side. We see 2 out of 4 for the 1989 part.
Oh, 89?
86, thank you.
Oh.
No, 86, you're right.
Right.
But we don't see a king or bishop. They allude to them,
But nothing more.
but this is the part of Kiva where stuff starts getting a lot more serious, and they are some of my favorite episodes, and there's a lot more lighthearted episodes and a lot more drama at times, which I think this show handles a lot better than other Kamen Rider series. Like the first
Looking at you, Kabuto.
Like the first 2 episode arc is mostly about Jiro and Otoya going on double dates. And same thing with Wataru, Megumi, Kengo, and Nago. And honestly, it's some of just my favorite humor in this whole series.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I just love the freaking cast chemistry that's going on here between both sets of characters. It's kind of rare to kind of feel this way towards the cast.
To me, nothing beats Riki going away, literally eating the girl, then coming back and saying it, and everyone taking it as a he banged her sort of thing.
I found that hilarious.
Like, that whole episode's probably one of my favorite in the series. Aside from the fact that it introduces you to one of my favorite characters in the 2008 arc, which is Mio.
Oh, I love Mio.
Oh, Mio. Yeah. Stuff happens with that girl. And not just stuff with, Shizuru being a total bitch whore to her. Not Shizuru, Wataru's little lady friend who, stopped existing for a good third of the series.
Oh yeah, what's her name again?
Nobody knows.
I remember Shizuka. Because I remembered it as soon as she came back.
It sounds right.
Yeah, she stopped existing for most of the series and then came back when there was another girl for Wataru to look at. And was a total and complete, bitch to her. Like, me and Wataru are engaged, just to let you know. Just to be a bitch, really. Mio didn't mean any harm. She just wants some of the, Kiva ding.
That's kind of creepy because one of her self-proclamations is, "I'm Wataru's mother figure."
Yeah, that what is her thing with Wataru? Because she calls herself his mother. She does take care of him and watch over him, and then she all of a sudden wants to control his love life, and I'm like, what's your deal here, girl?
She's become too motherly. That's the problem.
She's a mommy dom.
I mean, I'm not here to kink shame, but Wataru should be in on the thing before you do it to him.
Yeah.
If this was like episode 1 Wataru, he probably would.
Yeah.
Oh god, because he doesn't know how to say no. Heck, him and Mio bonded over the fact that they have 5 different newspapers that they've subscribed to.
Oh, yeah, he's one of those people that just can't say no. Just like when the tofu guy came up. Hey, kids, you want some free tofu? Sure. Thanks.
They both have no willpower and they were both equally pathetic and adorable.
They belong together.
Maybe it's because aren't they supposedly isn't Mio like hinting at that she's also half Fangire too, or
Full?
that she might be?
She may or may not be a Fangire. I'm trying not to spoil it, but you did at one point see her with a little crest on her hand. Or did you not notice that?
I noticed it. Just I don't know if it's because Wataru, he's half Fangire.
She had the queen crest on her hand.
Oh, so she did something.
Mio is the 2008 Queen Fangire.
Okay.
So she is a full-blooded Fangire and kind of the enforcer of the Fangire's laws of human and Fangire relations being not tolerated.
Taboo.
Yeah.
It's
But
like
not
racism in the 50s.
Or today.
True.
But yeah, Mio is a very
Okay,
high-level, very strong Fangire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, also, because of Mio getting slapped around, Wataru gets all pissy-faced and summons an adorable henshin device and gets his ultimate form really early. He gets it like episode 25. That's quite early for an ultimate form. Then again, it's not perfect yet. He gets, later on, a weapon that maximizes it.
Yeah, I don't think it's shown up yet, but it's one of my favorite weapons ever.
It's so adorable. God. I love
the Tonslot is so cute.
I want a toy of it, but I know it's going to kill my wallet.
When I had got it, they were about $30 or $40, and I fully regret not keeping it. Because this was before I'd seen Kiva. But, yeah, Kiva's Emperor form is just a gorgeous-looking suit.
It's damn sexy, too.
Yeah, and no longer is he going to be having that 10-pound chain on his foot.
Oh, that poor suit actor.
Give it, I think, about 5 or 6 episodes, he just goes straight into Emperor form, doesn't even screw around with base form, henshins straight into it.
I love that first battle with the Emperor form too, and just goes apeshit with his rider kick.
I like his rider kick. I just think it could be a little bit cooler because I think his base forms just looks better. But creating the Kiva crest within both of his legs and using the points on the wings to stab people is fucking great. Just I wish it would have more effects like the giant moon and the dark sky.
I can understand that. It just he's maybe you're gonna correct me if I'm wrong, but maybe later on in the series it'll happen, but
no, I don't. I'm like 90% sure that doesn't. But he gets a much better finisher when he gets his weapon.
It's just so cool.
Yeah.
I mean, kind of impractical.
Someone else also got a new form during this arc, too.
Yes, we got Ixa's ultimate form.
And I actually do like this one's finisher a lot.
And he just kind of vomits up his little device for it, too.
Yeah, it comes out of his mouth.
Well, it comes out the helmet mouthpiece and turns into a cell phone, which is also a gun. Okay.
I want one.
Because nothing can ever be one thing in Tokusatsu.
No, it can't.
Just like the Goat Buster, the Beaten Stag Buster transport device. It's cell phone, it's a gun, it all works.
Like, I really like Ixa Rising. Also, this is the part in the series where Nago just starts to, like, busting on Kiva when he's bathing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's not weird.
No
fanfic girls. Weird. Put the pens down.
My Kiva Yellow is channeling.
I mean, Nago also goes back in time and meets Otoya and Maya. Yes, Maya is the queen of 88.
Maya's really
86.
sexy too.
Oh, Maya's fucking beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, like, I know queens are supposed to be like a beauty and radiance, but hot damn.
I agree. And
I'm starting to actually crush on pretty much every character in the show.
Oh, that's how
I
the vampire motif goes. They make everybody beautiful for no reason whatsoever.
I don't remember it 100%. Correct me if I'm wrong. Nago didn't see Mio turn into a Fangire, did he?
He did not, but he did figure out. He did know that she was one.
Okay.
Because it's like, you're a Fangire? And she's like, yeah, I'm kind of, the queen.
Okay. I just wasn't 100% sure on that.
Because I believe it was the Rook that came to see her, or was the Bishop? Well, her and Nago were talking.
Cooking during that episode.
Is your kid liking it, by the way?
He's not at the house this weekend.
Oh.
Also more crazy stuff with the past and Jiro going just full ape shit.
Oh, yeah. It's
Like
I like
he
Jiro a lot.
proposes to Yuri, and she accepts it, and not sure about it, and then he starts seeing she has real feelings for Otoya, and tries to kill him, and then just fucking kidnaps her and ties her up in the woods, and says, "You're gonna have my puppies," and
you're gonna have my little puppet pups. But it hasn't seemed to work between Fangire and human, but Jiro's a different species, so
he just completely lost it.
I like that. I mean, I don't approve of his methods, but I do love the raw emotions that the actor portrayed.
Oh, he was having a full-on mental breakdown.
Yeah.
Trying to think of anything else super important that happened.
Oh, favorite episode from this current 10 episode batch was the thief Fangire and his wife.
The what Fangire?
The thief. Like, he was stealing stuff for his wife because he couldn't. Because over the 22 years that they've kind of been together, he really didn't get her anything good.
The Fangire that married a woman and got nearly killed by both queens.
Yeah.
That was a pretty sad episode.
And just oh my gosh, he just takes her to the tree that they planted 22 years ago and just dies there, and just oh, that's sad, but it's also really fitting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hot damn, I was actually crying.
Also, a little bit of foreshadowing for what happens in the next chunk of Kiva. Kengo joins the Azora organization and then breaks his arm to the point where he cannot play guitar anymore.
Oh.
And blames Wataru for it, because he said he'll get better. This totally isn't going to turn into something bad later on.
Aww.
Yeah.
We also get to see Kengo and Wataru join the wonderful Azura company thing.
Yeah, Wataru officially joins it this time.
And it was oh my gosh! He's he's actually using their weapons and stuff. It's this is awesome!
Yeah. I mean, you get a little bit of backstory with Megumi and the rest of her family. Find out that Yuri married some random schmuck who owned a store.
Oh. I must have skipped over that part because I thought she actually got up with Jiro.
Mm-mm.
And
Yeah. They talk about it in the 2008 arc. Megumi's little brother comes and wants her to quit the organization and come back to the store that their father owns. Like, Yuri at this point has passed on for anime mother death reason or something, and he won a lot of money and donated it to the organization so they would let her go, and she doesn't want to.
Yeah. I mean, and I think I found my new favorite Fangires too. Crab!
Oh god, the crab.
I love the
really
fucking design for him too. For the crab Fangire.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, his design is pretty cool.
I still kind of like the first horse and the Checkmate 4 the most when it comes to the Fangire.
I just really like crabs and mantises, so you know.
I'm trying to think if there's any really cool looking bug ones that I can remember.
The spider one from the first episode is really cool.
Yeah.
Then you can also
And
do like spiders.
The spider Fangire actually dies in this arc
Yep.
by Mio's hands.
And it was awesome.
Also, we find out that the Ixabel is a dirty, dirty whore in this chunk of episodes.
And it even got used by a Fangire.
Yeah.
Which,
puppets.
I mean,
God.
wouldn't they have put in like a measure, like
A
an
countermeasure?
anti like thing? Yeah.
Yeah, you think that they would, but apparently they never thought. Oh, they probably thought, oh, the Fangires will never take this.
Mm-hmm.
They'll never be able to.
I understand, Jiro and stuff. Like, oh, okay, he was the first to use it. And just like, okay, why not prevent other monsters from using it? I mean, non-human should not be able to use it.
Does it not happen often that the enemies of the series steal a rider belt and use it? Because I can't think of another time it happens.
Kabuto.
Kinda.
With the
With Sawsword.
I was gonna say that guy doesn't know he's a worm, but I guess it counts.
It kind of counts, yeah. I mean, there's
also
also
a worm take the bee, because like everyone uses the bee at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the other dirty whore belt of the Kamen Rider series.
It's not really a belt. It's more like a wrist thing.
Brace.
Okay, it's a dirty whore bracelet. Because I know in Fies the belts get around, but that's the point of the series, is that the riders can switch.
Yeah. I still have not seen Fies yet.
I haven't, but I hear very good things.
It's good.
You want to make that our next rider?
I was thinking either that or Hibiki.
Ooh.
I would rather go with Fies.
Okay.
What's your disdain for Hibiki? Just wondering.
I'm not saying that Hibiki is bad. It's just that
you just prefer Fies to Hibiki.
Yeah, because the thing about Hibiki, it's not necessarily made as a Kamen Rider show.
That hasn't been confirmed, but it's like heavily speculated.
They don't even say Kamen Rider in the show. They just say Oni.
That's why I'm more interested to see what this essentially non-Rider series did with what eventually became a Kamen Rider budget.
Also, the guy that played Xeranos is also in here training under Hibiki.
Oh, Zeronis is in this?
Yeah.
Oh, he was like the only part of Deno that I actually enjoyed.
Yeah, but this is young Xeranos. Yeah.
Okay. Trying to think of anything really important in this chunk of Kiva, because we get introduced to Taiga. We really don't know much more about him other than he is King and Queen's son.
Oh yeah, that was interesting and
and he may have known Wataru as a young boy.
May have.
Which also, there's another writer coming up in the next batch, I believe, right?
Yes, he is.
Yes, there is.
It's Saga.
It is Saga.
I thought it was... No, there's two. There's two coming up in the next batch.
Yeah, and Dark Kiva.
Yeah.
Well, Dark Key is obvious. I've seen figure arts of him, and I still want him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, yeah, all the stuff that has to do with Taiga and... Oh, that is a boatload of drama and crazy, and it is... I love how it's handled.
Mm-hmm.
It's just been such a fun show, and I don't... Like, usually I kind of get, I usually kind of get bored with the show after a while and just need to take a break, but like this, I really haven't felt the need to do that.
That's what I think is one of the better parts about Kiva. It has a lot of plot threads going on that aren't just punch monsters in the face. Like, the main plot of this isn't let's punch monsters in the face. It's of the growth of Wataru and the mystery about what's all going on and everything.
And he has daddy issues.
Oh, everyone has daddy issues. Nago has daddy issues.
I love Nago, though.
Oh, Nago's about to have a lot more issues when the thing happens to him. Oh, no.
I also just love the fact that, the fucking bathtub with you, I love you.
What?
It gets weirder later on. Also, can we all agree how fucking cute it was hearing Wataru and Kiva do the back and forth of him asking Mio to the concert?
Yeah, he's finally growing as a person. Even more.
And then he tried putting on his lessons onto Mio. It doesn't necessarily backfire, but it doesn't really work well.
Because people grow differently, and he's only trying to help her, which is nice.
Yeah, it got her fired.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't help that in the middle of one of her deliveries, he asked her to take him somewhere. That probably didn't help her chances.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was urgent.
Right, it was definitely urgent.
Lives were in danger.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
right.
looking back, she really doesn't need the job. You think the Fangire don't just pay all of her expenses?
I very much doubt there's a tax.
I wish they'd pay all of my expenses.
Well, are you a Fangire queen?
Maybe.
I doubt
Can
it.
you become a Orchid Mantis Fangire?
No.
Exactly. All right. What do you think is going to happen in this next batch of episodes? I'm really interested in where you think this is going.
I honestly think that Mio is definitely going to reveal her true self during this to Wataru at some point.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I trust you as a friend, but I also don't want to hurt you, sort of thing.
Okay.
You're the only one that has ever shown me kindness, and I don't want to destroy you.
That sounds about right. I also think that Wataru is going to get a new weapon for Kiva.
Well, we've kind of
Yeah. You said
that for you.
But I do think something's going to happen to Nago. I'm not entirely sure what. Like, he might be kidnapped and tortured or something, but...
Again?
Yeah. I just really want to see where this goes, because everybody's just so likable. Like, even most of the villains are likable, and that's really hard to do for a series.
Oh, you're gonna fall in love with Taiga as a villain.
Most likely.
He is so sympathetic for a guy who eats people.
I also... Ooh, another thing I really liked about this arc was Maya and Otoya, and they're just like... And she's like, just play me music.
Oh.
And how she was... And when they punched Nago, when he punched Nago, it was like, these hands, they are not meant for hitting things. They're made for creating music.
I love the part where Otoya got amnesia and she was like, "Oh, I'm Yuri." I'm like, "You bitch."
Ugh.
And then Yuri comes in with the Ixa suit. What'd you say about saying that you're Yuri?
Oh, if only she knew who she was picking a fight with.
Campfire of the Century!
I'd watch that.
Mm.
Um,
Live on pay-per-view, yo.
what, Kamen Rider pay-per-view?
It's time for a death battle.
Oh, God.
I very much doubt they're gonna ever have Kamen Rider on Death Battle.
I would love it if they did.
If it is,
You know who they need to get, though?
Who?
Yokai Red and Decade. For reals this time.
Honestly, if any tokusatsu thing got it on Death Battle, I would love to see someone like Kamen Rider 4s and Blue Beetle.
Well, we already kind of got Tokusatsu if you count Godzilla and Gamera.
Yeah.
and
Okay, well, more
and
of
also
the...
Tommy versus the Gundam thing, that
That
escapes
was
my
more of
mind.
the mechs, but I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But I'm talking like if we got the suit actors stuff, people.
Mm.
Yeah, I very much thought we are going to get that because if Screw Attack does make it, Toei is going to find it, and they are going to bomb it.
They did nothing to the Godzilla one, so you know.
I'm not sure with how they are with copyrights. They're either stranglehold or, okay, we'll let you do this. And
It's more of a fan-made thing than...
Yeah.
So is there anything else I could say about Kiva?
Not without spoiling stuff that's going to happen in the next, 15 episodes, the last chunk of the series.
Which we'll be reviewing next time.
Yeah.
I so wish Andy was here because I want to hear where he thinks this is going.
Same.
Well, if possible, if he shows up next time, maybe we can ask him.
For the finale.
Yeah.
Yes. We're not going to do the last part without him.
Oh yeah, I mean, the fact we're recording this on a Friday compared to our usual Wednesdays.
Yeah. All right, that kind of seems like all I think we can squeeze out of these 10 episodes.
Yeah.
For now, at least.
All right, this was Riders of the Lost Sword with our Part 3 Kiva review. This was Isamu.
Nami-chan?
And Shigeru Joe.
And we will see you guys next time.
Take care. Have a wonderful night.
Come back now.
Bye.
We love you.